Okay guys, we're going to do a holiday craft. It's a Christmas craft and it's a light. It's beautiful. It looks like a lighted gift box. And I'm going to just kind of run down the stuff we need. And you can interchange parts. If you don't have stuff, it's fine. We need a glass block. And this is an actual tile I bought from, I believe, Home Depot or Lowe's. And I've drilled a hole in the top. You can either do it that way, or you can actually go to Hobby Lobby now, and they have these for sale, and they already have a pre-drilled hole. And that's going to save you a big old headache. I have some gift shred that we're going to use, and some different little bells and ornaments. And we're going to do this in red and green, so that's why I have the different colors there. Okay. And then we're going to need some electrical tape, a pair of scissors. I have some ribbon that's also red and green. This light that I'm going to do is going to be red and green, so I want everything to coordinate. I have some green light bulbs, and I have a set of red holiday lights. I bought these a few years back. I am first going to start with my set of holiday lights, and I'll take you through preparing those. This is a real quick craft, but it gives you awesome results. So give me 1 second and we'll prepare the lights. So basically I've pulled these lights out of the box, and because my hole is small in my glass tile or block, I can't use, okay. It comes with a plug on each end of this light set, and I'm not going to be able, this is the other end, so this is the end you plug in, and this is the other end of the light switch. I'm not going to be able to fit that through that little hole on that glass block, and these are the only lights I have. So all I did was cut it, a pair of scissors, cut it right off, and now I have this end here. Okay, and all you're going to do is just take some electrical tape and tape up that end. Okay, so that's the first step in preparing our lights. I'm going to get that done, and then we'll move on to the next step. So I've taped that up, and that is perfectly fine. So now we're going to move on. I've done a few of these lights, and red and green give an awesome effect. If you can find red and green lights, that's great. However, I did not. So what I've done, and this is really for demonstration for you guys. But what I've done is I've found about 20 green light bulbs that I've taken from another strand, and I'm just going to pop out about every 5th or 6th red one and put in a green one. Okay, and let me just tell you now, if you intend to do this, buy the exact same brand of lights, because not all these little green thingamajiggies down here are universal for each light set, or not universal. They, different, they come in different sizes. I think they do that purposely. Now, if you've got the patience, you can take out the little light bulb, okay, and all you would do is just pop out that little light bulb and put in the green light bulb, and then that way you keep your casing, your green casing, the same. But I don't have the patience for that right now, because like I said, I just want to show you guys the basic on how to make this awesome light. So I'm just going to go through here, and I'm going to continue to take out every 5th or 6th light and replace it with a green one, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I finished inserting my green lights every 5th light or so. You can do these every other, however you want. It's up to you. Now, I will tell you, to save you some frustration, but mostly to save me from getting ugly comments, make sure that you plug it in every 3rd light that you change, just to make sure that you don't have a problem. If you were doing every other light, this is a strand of 100, if you got all the way to the end, you're going to be pulling your hair out if you can't figure out what bulb isn't working, okay? Also, too, make sure that you wiggle these really well and that you push every light in really well, because what's going to happen is if you get these lights into that glass block and you don't have a bulb pushed in really well, it's going to be heck on you. You're going to be upset and you're going to be writing me nasty comments. So just make sure that they're all in really well. Give them a really good shake. Make sure that they're not going to go out on you, okay? Our next step, we're going to put these into the glass block. Okay, so basically our next step is taking our glass block, and you can put confetti in here. You can put whatever you want. I have gift shred that I picked up, I think, at the dollar store, and it's kind of iridescent clear, okay? And what I'm going to do is just take some of it, and I've got a long skewer, and I'm just going to poke some of that down into the bottom of the block, okay? And I'm going to do that before I put my lights in and as I go. So I'm going to find the end of my light strand, and I am going to start to put that in. And my hole is a little on the tiny side, so we're just going to push those through one light at a time, okay? And I'm just taking my light, I'm folding it down, and I'm pushing it through. And after I get some of these lights in, I don't know, about 10 lights or so, I'm going to stuff in some more of the gift shred, okay? And that looks good for now. I'm just going to take some of it, and even if you wad it up to get it in there, it's fine, because once it gets in there, it will kind of fluff itself back out, okay? So it's not a problem. You can also move it around with the skewer. So I'm just going to continue on, and I'm going to just do this about every 10th light or so, and then when I have all my lights in, I'll come back. I kind of want to show you guys where I'm at. I'm just stuffing the lights in, and I am putting in the gift shreds. It doesn't have to be perfect by any means. You can, move it around. If you know how to build a ship in a bottle, then be my guest and get it perfect. But trust me, it's going to give you a beautiful effect, and it doesn't have to be perfect by any means. But you can work the lights around and that gift shred if you choose to put that in here with a long skewer or anything long, even a coat hanger. If you don't want to use that, it's perfectly fine. This part's up to you, what you want to put in here. You can, like I said, put in confetti, pretty much anything that you want. So I've got a few more to do, and then we are going to come back. Okay guys, so now I am just going to form a bow, and I just took two pieces about the same size, and I took a little hot glue and glued that piece and then that piece, and now I'm just going to glue those two together. This is a pretty simple bow. If you have a better way to make a bow, then that's what I would encourage you to do, but I'm not an expert bow maker by any means. So this is basically what works for me. Okay, so got that part down, and we'll be back. Guys, so I've glued those two pieces together, and then I just took a piece, I folded it, and I wrapped it around and glued it in the back. You can see that the wire edge allows me to shape the bow, okay? Then I took two more pieces, cut them about the same length, because we are going to attach something like that, okay? But our next step is to cut a piece of ribbon, and basically we're going to cut the ribbon to go all the way around it, and then I've just super glued both ends together at the bottom where the lights come out. You want to give enough cord to be able to plug it in, okay? And then the next step is to cut another piece of ribbon to go around the other side as well. And then you're also just going to glue that into place. Okay, and I'm going to put my connecting pieces down at the bottom, okay, just to keep it nice and cute at the top. Okay, so I'm just going to put those together. I'm going to glue those there, same place I glued these two. So around this way and then around this way. All right, and I had just enough ribbon, and just to let you know, it took 9 feet. Okay, so I think, I don't know, don't listen to me, you'll have to check. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this, and then we'll get our bow on top, and we'll come back and show you how to assemble that part. So I took my 2 little pieces and just glued those on. Okay, and I'm gonna tuck that under. I'm gonna take the other part of my bow and I'm gonna glue it right there. Okay. All right, and then you can, because it has the little wire edges, again, you can just kind of shape that as you want. And you can add additional pieces if you want to fluff your bow, or you can make the bow however you wish. And I'm just gonna make sure that all my little pieces are glued down over here so that they're not peeking out. Before you put your bow on, I would encourage you to figure out which side of your light you like the best. Okay, and put the bow on accordingly. And then I'm just going to cut those little pieces away. All right. And just so you can see that, there is our bow. See? Probably not, but that's okay, because I'm going to add another embellishment when we come back, and then you're going to see this whole little lighted gift box come to life. So we'll be right back. Guys, we're almost there. I have my 2 little jingle bells, and they're red and green because they match my theme, my color of my lights. And I am just going to glue those right there at the end of my bow to cover where they are under my bow. Okay, and if you want to put these on, you can. If you want to skip this part, you can do that as well. I think it gives it a nice little touch. You can buy these bells from the dollar store, from pretty much anywhere. They're cheap, they're affordable. You can use anything you want. I'll show you some other little things that I have here. They're just a little additional ornaments that you can do as well. So I'm gonna let you guys see this here. Just so that you can get a feel for how this looks. You can do these for baby showers. You can, you know, do yellow lights and do a little rubber ducky. You can do all sorts of stuff with these, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you this, so give me just 1 second. Guys, so this is it. This is what it looks like finished. I have my little jingle bells underneath. I'm gonna plug it in, and I hope I can get you guys the right effect. So let me go ahead and plug it in. Guys, there's the finished product. I hope that you can see that. There's the bells, the bow on top. It is lit up. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can do these for any occasion. They are easy and they have the wow factor, honestly. I would encourage you to try this holiday season. If you have a friend whose birthday is coming up, this makes the perfect gift all the way around. So give it a try, guys, and I really, really hope you guys like it. Thanks so much. Don't forget to subscribe.